day scenarios, but he does bring up valid points about the challenges modern nations are facing, which are real concerns. Great video, I follow Zeihan often and appreciate your data-driven, logical argument. Well done, I love these fact-check videos and fair treatment overall. Good video, I really appreciate the careful, thoughtful, and respectful analysis focused on getting to the truth rather than simply taking someone down. I generally appreciate his analysis, but have noticed that he often overstates the conclusions that can be drawn because he does not consider how people will react to that crisis. For instance, he doesn't consider how automation can alleviate a labor crisis. Taking the financial engineering bit out of it and only looking at demographics, fewer people are at best, if you assume increased productivity, going to lead to stagnation like in Japan, and at worst going to lead to decline. A China that isn't growing or in legitimate decline, probably a dangerous one. Aside from being weaker trade partner, I think that's what most people are worried about. This answers questions that I have had for a long time. I've always felt that Peter's view just doesn't add up with what we are seeing in the world with China. I just finished reading a news item about a huge report they are building in Peru. They are doing that around the world, and rather than failing, they appear to be beating the US at their own game. I like this one. I appreciate your thoughtful criticism of Zehan's prediction assessment of China. I must mention. Okay, this is one I already read. As a geography teacher, I've been keeping tabs on Zehan for many years, and in my view, he has always attracted people's attention through sensational claims. To me, he is a very knowledgeable sophist. In many of his talks with military personnel, he makes these claims about how America's greatest rivals aren't really a threat, and that countries like China could be easily contained. In his lectures to American soil farmers, he always claims that they shouldn't worry about breathing in competition because Brazil, the bad infrastructure, narrow export corridors. However, year after year, Brazil has produced more soybeans, exported more and more, and has now finalized its largest railway in decades. And that cuts the nation from north to south. To me, he always overlook other nations' success, particularly those that have some sort of beef with the US. May it be peaceful competition, geopolitical rival, is a great admirer of the US society, and as a Brazilian, always find ways to learn more about our flaws by observing America's example. But Zion only seems to appreciate the success of his country, some of America's friends. I totally agree.